Psychology videos are absolutely blowing up right now on YouTube Shorts and TikTok. We're talking millions of views on completely faceless channels. And the craziest part? These videos are way easier to make than most people think. Once your channel is monetized, they can start generating real income for you. So in this video, I'll show you two different psychology video styles that are working right now, and I'll walk you through exactly how to create them step by step. No experience needed. Let's get straight into it. All right, let's start with a classic psychology wisdom edit, inspired by Greek mythology and philosophy. The first thing we need is the script. Go to ChatGPT and type something like, "Give me a 30-second engaging script based on Greek mythology." If you want to make this even easier, you can also check the free Google Doc, linked in the description. You can simply copy the prompt generator there and instantly get a fully optimized, ready-to-use script. Once you have the script, copy it and head over to 11 Labs. Choose a fitting voice, ideally a male voice that sounds older, calm, and authoritative. Something that really fits the philosophical tone. Paste in your script, click Generate Speech, and download the audio. Now we need the visuals. Go to Pinterest and search for philosophy aesthetic. Pick around 5 images that match the Greek mythology vibe and the overall mood. Then search for Greek philosopher and download 1 image of a philosopher. We'll use that later. Next, open CapCut and import your voiceover, all the images, and an additional black square shape. Set your aspect ratio to 9:16, since this is for TikTok and YouTube Shorts. Place your voiceover on the timeline, then add all the Pinterest images underneath it. Now place the black square on a track above the images and stretch it across the entire timeline. Duplicate it so you have 2 black squares. Position 1 square on the top half of the screen and the other on the bottom half, each covering exactly 50%. At the very beginning, add keyframes to both squares, then jump to around 8 seconds and move 1 square up and the other one down. This creates a smooth opening animation where the image underneath slowly gets revealed. Now go back to the background images and cut them very short, around 0.1 seconds each, so they switch rapidly in the background. Duplicate these images again and again until your entire timeline is filled. Next, add the image of the philosopher. In my case, I'm using an Aristotle sculpture, and place it above the background visuals. Now it's time for captions. If you don't have CapCut Pro, just use any free subtitle generator. Choose a clean font, add a slight shadow, place the captions in the center, and apply a simple animation like bounce in. After that, select all the background images, create a compound clip, go to adjust, and lower the saturation to around -25. This makes the background less distracting and keeps the focus on the voice and the text. The final step is background music. For short-form videos, a slowed version of something like Washing Machine Heart works really well. Since this is a long-form video, I can't use copyright sounds. That's why I will use For Elise piano version by Beethoven, which also works well. On TikToks and Shorts, you can use any sounds. Add the music, cut it to match the video length, and balance the volume. Export the video, and that's the first style done.
6 hours of sleep for a man, 7 for a woman, and 8 for a fool. Sleep is not rest. It is command. Cut sleep short, you borrow power.
Now let's move on to the second style, psychology facts with engaging animations. Again, we start with the script. Go back to the Google Doc and copy the second prompt, or simply ask ChatGPT, "Give me a psychology fact script for a TikTok video." Copy the script and head back to 11 Labs. Paste the text, choose a fitting voice. I'm using the Lauren voice here. Generate the voiceover and download it. Next, we need visuals. You have several good options. You can go to Pixabay and search for terms like psychology. You'll find visual effects and animations that work perfectly for this style. You can also use Pinterest and search for things like brain working. There are a lot of high-quality animations that fit psychology content really well. Another option is using an AI tool like Sora to generate custom 3D animations. For example, a brain with colors, motion, and depth. And this part is extremely important. The more effort you put into your visuals, especially if you use good AI tools and strong prompts, the better your videos will perform. Always invest time into your visuals. Now let's build the video. Open CapCut and import your visuals and your voiceover. Place everything on the timeline and cut the visuals so they match the voiceover perfectly. While I'm doing that, let me quickly tell you about 365 Arc, my private community. It's a place where I help beginners grow on YouTube and TikTok step by step. I help you with editing, content strategy, and consistency. We do live calls, and you even get one-on-one chat access with me. Right now, it's only $20. And you might be thinking, if this guy can make money himself, why would he sell mentoring? The answer is simple. I do YouTube and TikTok full-time, and most of my income already comes from that. Since I'm working on my computer anyway, helping you guys doesn't really take extra time, but it can save you months of trial and error. If that sounds sounds interesting, check the link in the description. Alright, back to the video. Now we need to create the captions. Again, if you don't have CapCut Pro, just use a free subtitle generator, choose a clean font, add a nice animation, and apply a stroke effect so the text pops more. Then add background music. Almost any sound works here as long as it fits the psychology theme. Cut the music right where the video ends. At this point, you could already export the video, but let me quickly show you an alternative background visual style. Go to Pinterest and search for images related to your topic. For example, mind drifting. Download a few images, add them to CapCut, arrange them properly so the images fit the voiceover. For example, if it is talking about a brain, you show an image of a brain. Then we need to create a compound clip of all the images. Then go to effects and add something subtle like a chromatic effect or a light glitch. The script, subtitles, and music stay exactly the same. Export the video, and now you have two different versions of the same content.
Have you ever wondered why your mind drifts, even when you're trying to focus? It's not random. It's how your brain works. You're the one who spaces out during small talk.
If you want more tutorials like this, comment what kind of videos you want me to break down next. And if you found this helpful, make sure to like the video and subscribe.
Alright, so I'm currently at my dashboard on smmshiba.com, and do not get confused by the website names. SMMShiba and SMMDodge are actually the same website. So all you have to do once you've created yourself an account here is to go on list, click on this category icon, select, and here you want to select something, basically any option that says from with video. So I'm going to choose this one right here, and this should be already fine. 2014, 2017, yeah. Now I'm going to click on buy, confirm, and now you can go onto your product orders and you will see this is pending. All right, the order is now completed. This didn't even take 2 minutes. What you want to do now is you want to copy that ID, and we want to be organized, right? Especially if we have multiple channels, you will not find them again. So make sure to save it somewhere.